Get Popeye's Scary Good Freddy Fazbear Box with garlic palm tenders and cheesy bites with marinara sauce. Or try the deluxe box with the Cupcake Cup and a 20-ounce drink and see Five Nights at Freddy's 2, only in theaters. Love that chicken from Popeyes. Limited time at participating U.S. restaurants.
In Walmart Nouville, time was ticking away. Only a few nights left till the big holiday. But last-minute gifters had no need to worry. Walmart Express Delivery got their gifts in a hurry. From Nintendo to Nespresso and Lego Flowers, they could check off their lists in as fast as an hour. All of Nouville, East, West, South, and North, could order gifts up until 5 p.m. on December 24th. So this holiday, just do as the Who's do. With gift delivery this fast, they all gasped. From Walmart, who knew? Subject to availability, terms and fees apply.
They fooled me, we can't get fooled again.
In Dallas, Texas, 3 shots were fired at President Kennedy's motorcade in downtown Dallas.
December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy.
Because people have got to know whether or not their president's a crook. Well, I'm not a crook. I've earned everything I've got.
If you don't like what we tell you to believe in, we'll kill you.
All right, kids, listen. Don't listen to this podcast.
Don't listen to this.
If you're not of age.
What's of age?
18.
So 16?
18. We're not in Atlanta.
Georgia is 16.
We're not in Atlanta. That's what I said. We're not in Atlanta. This is 18 and up. Look.
Atlanta.
We're a bunch of dudes, and we're going to say some really bad words.
Don't listen to this.
Can't wait till you listen.
Hey, guys. Welcome back to the Conspiracy Podcast.
Yo.
Part 2.
Part 2 of Pearl Harbor.
Yes.
And we are recording this pretty much on the anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Sunday.
Sunday.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
2 days out. 2 days
Sunday's
out.
the anniversary.
Yeah.
Now, it was so funny. That it's literally, I kid you not, it was like 2 days after we did the episode. Like, I'm looking for something to watch before bed, and that's like Pearl Harbor's there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and I was like,
yeah.
okay, it's close to the anniversary. Either that or they're listening.
Yeah.
One of the two.
But a great, and actually somebody commented or sent a message or something, but I did watch it for the individual who commented. It's called Pearl Harbor Minute by Minute.
Ooh.
And it's the minute by minute playbook of
On
Pearl Harbor.
Netflix?
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
On Netflix?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
And it was really good. It's really good.
I gotta watch that.
It doesn't go into much of before, and
But
it
it's
doesn't
just
go
like-
much
it's just
into
like-
after.
It's just what was happening.
When it's happening.
Every minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is pretty much where we're at.
Yeah.
With this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So if you have not listened to the first one, go back, listen
Now.
to part 1.
I implore you.
And before we get going, we want to do a big shout out again to our Patreons. Sean's going to list out some of the newbies.
Yes. Here are some of the newbies. We got Shelly Cummings, Amanda, whatever your last name is, but
Appreciate
we
you.
love you. We got Justin Davis, Ryan Niklowski, and Josie LaLumia. I like that.
Yeah.
All right. Fucking love
Appreciate
it.
you guys.
And she's one of the conspirators.
I know.
I know. With the $5. Dude, Josie, fucking shout out my dog.
So we super appreciate it. It really does keep the show going. It helps us with equipment. It helps us with advertising. It helps us with a lot of different things. And going into next year, it's going to be really cool because I anticipate 20 new minis for the Patreons.
Yes.
At least.
So that's completely additional content for you guys. And
it's mostly unedited.
Yeah, I mean,
You guys get the raw, straight up.
You notice how Eric always sounds like he never makes any mistakes? It's just wild how
Coincidence, he's the editor.
It's a coincidence. Allegedly, he's never made a mistake on the podcast.
I speak eloquently.
Every time you pronounce every word
I don't
correctly.
cough. I don't sniff.
No political uncorrectness. Somehow a genius.
Yeah, I just don't, just question everything.
Sometimes people have natural talent, and then
sometimes people edit.
Eric, I've had to there's literally been episodes I've had to read it for you because you can't fucking pronounce it.
Well, Anyways,
Tit for tat. Tit for tat.
You know,
what are we,
to each their own.
I blanked out. What are we doing?
Anyways, we're thanking the patrons because you guys are the best and we love you.
That's right.
That's right.
And we'll continue the shout outs because you guys deserve a shout out because
Thank you
you
guys.
are our heroes.
Yeah. And I'm really
real,
excited
for real.
about 2026. We got a lot of cool stuff in the hopper,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of good stories, a lot of good history, and then leading into a lot of really cool conspiracies.
And I know I mentioned this a couple of times, but I really do want to go international 2026.
Yeah.
We'll start doing some international conspiracies.
I mean, shit, we might have to do some Ugandan ones because we are like killing the
I know.
game over there.
Somehow,
Like,
some way, we're like, no, what, number 6? I
We're
think?
like, yeah,
Or
number 6. I think we're number 6 in like all podcasts in Uganda.
Oh yeah, and I did want to mention, and this is just from. I just want to do a shout out to James in Northern Ireland.
Oh,
yes.
You sent us a great message.
A
I'm not gonna
really,
read-
really
boy.
beautiful message.
We're not going to read the message on the air, but I just want to say, buddy, hope you're living it out there. I love Northern Ireland. I've been a couple times.
I've been once. It's beautiful.
And we will do
I'm
the
the
episode.
peasant. I haven't been yet, but I will.
We will do the episode on the Giants Causeway.
Yes.
And if you
I've been there.
I've been there.
Oh.
It is majestic.
Yeah, and it is strange.
It's weird.
It is weird.
Super weird.
Legit episode then.
Yeah, it is
Okay.
actually a legit episode.
It's a legit
Okay.
episode.
Yeah, yeah.
And I just want to know, James, like, look, you keep grinding away, brother. Like, just put those headphones in. Just listen. We'll talk you through it. Got you.
That's right. Okay, so Pearl Harbor Part 2.
Let's go.
Again, we kind of closed out the episode last time with Roosevelt's speech.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then a little bit of what happened at the end, meaning Pearl Harbor happened, and then people almost didn't even believe it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's such
Like
a
at
shock.
parties and shit, they were like, "What? We were attacked," and we also touched on the Japanese internment camps.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
and
how
that sort of thing.
Yeah. How it was like rough.
Yeah. In the hours after Pearl Harbor, shock gave way to fear across the United States. Not just fear of Japan as a foreign enemy, but fear of those who looked like the enemy. Overnight, Japanese immigrants and Japanese Americans, many of whom had lived in the U.S. for decades and owned businesses, and they sent their kids to American schools, they pledged loyalty to the same flag as us, found themselves viewed with suspicion.
Dude, this is like,
And
this is just
we
like
understand.
This is like 9/11, bro.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, if you were like any sort of like brown, people
Yeah.
are like, what the
Seriously.
fuck are you doing on my plane?
Even right now, what's going on with the whole ICE situation and
Dude, yeah.
getting targeted. That's
Yeah.
what I hate about it. Man.
And what's
I think it's mostly if you're like Somalian.
yeah.
Then they're like, whoa, bro, what are you doing here?
it's just an interesting exercise because we also can't forget that America is the melting pot.
It is.
So for us to be afraid of
It's weird.
diversity or
Yeah,
other
like,
cultures.
it's just a
and-
strange,
Very weird.
I don't know.
I mean,
you know,
regardless of what people say about America, blah, 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 statistically, we are the single most diverse place on Earth.
Yep.
Literally.
Yeah.
On the face of the planet, we are the most diverse country
yeah.
of all.
And if you're new to listening to this podcast, actually, all three of us are completely different.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? Like, if you guys don't know us, or if you
100%,
haven't
yeah.
seen us on Instagram, etc., I'm a predominantly European and white.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And,
I am African American and Native
Yep.
American.
Yeah.
Jorge
right.
is.
Mexican over here, and straight
There
up
you go.
Hispanic, and
so we actually
we got 2 browns and a white.
Yeah, I've got two browns don't make a white.
but no, actually, we are the American
That's
melting
right.
pot.
I'm
That's true.
also 50% German, which is bizarre, but
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah.
So we got like 1.5.
We are America.
1.5 browns.
One and a half browns.
But these Japanese, after Pearl Harbor, found themselves viewed as suspicious, even if they were
Yeah.
Americans.
I know, which is such a tough thing because it's like you understand why, but it still sucks. You know, still like,
Yeah, for sure.
especially for them, they're like, bro, I fucking love it here. Like,
Yeah.
this is my spot.
Either like
dude,
I've been here for so many years, or I've born here. Like
They're
I'm
like, bro, fuck
American.
Japan. I don't like it. Like,
Yeah.
Can you imagine? I mean, you guys can probably imagine, but from being a white person, it's hard to imagine.
Yeah.
To be honest.
I've been through like there was a whole like immigration thing, ICE thing going on. Like, I don't know. I think this was like 2000 and I don't know, either 6, 7 or 9, 10. I forget exactly when, but there was a whole thing going on there. And it's like,
and were you in
I don't
Texas?
have to imagine. Like I did feel, not right now, but back then I did feel like a little bit like, damn, did you just fucking get targeted just because you're fucking brown or what? Like, so there's definitely like this. Like,
it's like a there's a
stigma or a feeling. I don't know what to call it.
I think it's like we, unfortunately, I feel like society is so influenced by the media.
Yeah.
It's just like the second it's like, ooh, this bad.
Yeah.
Then like everyone gets all like fucking freaked the fuck out.
And now that's like times 10 or whatever with social media.
Oh, your phone. I just all the just like that's why like I hate it. Ugh.
So you can imagine right after Pearl Harbor, also we all wanted vengeance.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, dude, and I understand that.
Almost 3,000. Like it was an almost 3,000.
2,400.
Yeah, it was like a crazy amount of people died.
Yeah. So newspapers started printing wild rumors of saboteurs of Japanese that were within our society.
Like spies.
Sleeper agents.
Sleeper.
And they warned, politicians even came out and warning that the next attack could come from the enemy within, which was our Japanese culture.
Oh my God. Dude.
See, that's where like social media, well, now social media, but back then, I guess just regular media.
Like, like newspaper media.
Spreads like wildfire and it creates this like unnecessary like anxiety, fear, exactly.
Yeah.
But maybe that was the plan.
The division.
Yeah, well, you create the fervor, and they in essence your constituents make the decision for you. Like we had discussed in the first episode, we had this non-aggression claw pact. Where the fuck, like
isolationist.
I
fucking hate that word.
Isolationist.
Isolationalist.
Isolationist.
I think it's isolationist, not isolationalist. Eric's gonna edit this shit.
I'm gonna edit that out.
Yeah, of course he is. And he's gonna get it right.
He's gonna say
isolationist.
He's gonna literally dumb it. Like, it's gonna be like Siri. Like, isolation. No, but then as immediately afterwards, then we're like, but look, it's maybe that's a conspiracy theorist in me that are like, oh, okay, cool, that's what they want.
Yeah.
But obviously, it's like, what are you going to do? You can't be like, no, we're just going to chill when they literally just attacked our military base.
Yeah. Sure. Within weeks, the pressure on President Roosevelt grew, and it was impossible for him to ignore. So military officials and West Coast politicians insisted that people of Japanese ancestry, regardless of their citizenship, were a possible threat simply by proximity.
Wow.
This is wild. Because sorry. I just want to. This is a rewindy here. Like,
also, you see,
aren't the Germans doing this shit? And like we're like, it's totally cool.
Also, what's crazy too is you see the similarities to the communist frenzy in the 60s.
Oh, dude.
Remember we were like,
bro.
If everybody, you talked to that person, you did that. You had a cup of coffee with that guy. Oh, you're a communist.
It's just like Salem witch trials.
Yes.
And it's like, dude, I saw him.
Oh my God.
What's funny?
Right.
I saw him talking to Stacy. Stacy was like communist all
we
the way.
always talk about like how history repeats itself.
Oh,
this
yeah.
is exactly what that is. Like it just fucking over and over and over. The same, like, what do we call it? The playbook or whatever?
Yeah, the playbook.
It's like so, but it's so weird. You look back, it's so obvious, but it still keeps happening.
I know.
Like again and again. We're like, wow, I would never fall for that stupid trick. Literally happened again.
So most people don't know this, but on February 19th, 1942, Roosevelt signed Executive Order 9066, and it authorized the removal of 120,000 Japanese Americans from their homes.
Really?
Oh, fuck.
Families were given a few days to pack all their shit.
Fucked up.
Yeah, pack all their shit. Homes, farms, fishing boats, small shops, personal belongings were sold off.
They sold their shit?
Yep. Many had lived freely in the U.S. for generations, yet were now labeled enemy aliens of the state.
Oh, wow.
Wait, so even if you were a U.S. citizen,
yes,
they pretty much, it's just like the Patriot Act.
Yes.
Yeah,
it's literally the Patriot Act. They're like, well,
yeah.
I know you have the Constitution.
You're now considered a terrorist.
Yeah, now you're a terrorist.
Additionally, the threshold was 2/3 American born.
That's fucking crazy.
That's crazy, dude.
So if you're Japanese,
Descent.
Yes, descent,
Yeah.
and then 2/3 American.
Dude, can you imagine?
No,
It's
so
like-
you're saying like 2/3 of the people that got removed were
2/3
citizens.
was the limit of you could still be removed.
Oh, I see what you're
Yeah,
saying. I
yeah.
was thinking what
Yeah,
Jorge
sorry,
was thinking.
yeah.
I thought you meant like 2/3 of the people were like American citizens. And I was
No,
like,
no.
Jesus
Yeah, exactly.
Christ.
Like, so if we're like, okay, Jorge, are you 2/3
American
American or
Mexican?
Mexican?
Wow. So
Yeah.
I would be removed.
Yeah.
Especially,
Right now it'd be
especially because it's funny
Yeah.
because American isn't even.
I
It's
know,
not even really a
there's
lineage.
thing.
Yeah.
It's not even a real thing. It doesn't even, like we took this shit. Like, this
Wow.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so these people
yeah.
were relocated to camps.
is after you sell all their shit.
Fucked up, dude.
Now, keep in mind, we did not know or have any understanding of the concept of concentration camp at this time. Meaning, like, what was happening in
We weren't there. We didn't
yeah,
see
yeah.
it.
at
yeah.
that time. It wasn't like everybody was like, "Oh yeah, the concentration."
No,
camps,"
but they had listen.
right. So
the
I'm just
military
saying, like,
industrial
yes.
complex, they had to have intel.
Yes.
Yes.
Like I know it was the
That's
40s,
why,
but like they
again,
had to like have the intel.
That's why
Yeah.
again they're repeating the same
Yeah,
shit
they're like
from like
working
the
for
other
those
side of
guys.
the world.
So they created these camps, and these are some of the places that they were basically in like remote deserts and plains and stuff. And here were some of the names of those camps: is Manzanar, Hart Mountain, Tule Lake, Poston, Minidoka, and others. And basically, these camps were surrounded by barbed wire and armed guards, and they were not death camps,
no,
meaning
but
like
they were
they weren't like killing people, but they were internment
Allegedly.
camps.
yeah. Well, they were imprisoning people against their will.
That's right. They were
and
they were
against their
imprisonments.
constitutional rights.
Yes, they
Yeah.
were imprisonments.
Like, can you imagine being born and like you're born, whatever? You don't even sound Japanese at all because you're just like,
Yeah.
I've been American my
Right,
whole life.
right.
And they're like, well,
You just look a certain way.
It's definitely the wrong place at the wrong time.
it's also the wrong solution.
you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, why don't you just have fucking surveillance on them? Like, shit. Like,
But again, in the defense, and I'm, I don't know, I could be on the wrong side of history on this, but there's a huge amount of fear.
Right.
And you don't know, you were just attacked.
okay, bro.
You were just
imagine
attacked,
I mean,
surprisingly attacked.
We can
Dude,
think back to 9/11
Dude,
and how
I was
it was.
just about to say
Yeah.
9/11. Yeah, we were all afraid, but we weren't putting
But take-
every Muslim into
But
a
the only
fucking
difference, though-
internment
but
camp.
we also had
But-
all this
but
history
you gotta
by
take,
that time.
Also, in this instance, you got to take technology out of it.
Exactly.
So there's not even like,
Okay, there's
anything.
no like CCTV.
no, I don't even think there's really like phones,
Right. No, there's
actually,
like-
or
there's
like
like-
home
of course not.
phones.
There was
Yeah.
home phones.
There's no iPhone.
But like,
It was like rotary dial.
yeah, yeah.
It was like
Was
it
it?
was old
Actually,
school.
we're gonna make us look great.
Eric's like, actually, off the top of my head, the phone was
Home phones in the 30s?
This was
No.
this was
No.
the early 40s, bro.
Yeah,
This is
but
right.
not.
This is
But it was definitely not like predominant, or the majority of homes did not have a home phone. I guarantee you.
yeah.
we're gonna find this out.
We're gonna find this out
Motherfuckers had
immediately.
freezers and shit,
Yeah.
so maybe they had home phones.
Yes, home phones were absolutely common in 1942
Oh,
America.
done told you, fools.
Okay.
Common, although not widespread, meaning about 35% of American homes had a
Then
phone.
that's what they define as common.
Yeah, that's not-
Shit,
that's not the
That
majority.
doesn't seem like that common. Like, shit.
Yeah. Not universal, but normal in a middle class.
Yeah, but like
Okay.
you rich rage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got that phone.
But again, you were totally right, where they were mainly a desk phone rotary dial.
Yeah, there were rotaries.
And that was about
which
it.
is like,
Yeah.
why? This seems like the stupidest. They're like, wait,
Yeah.
let's make it so long to
No.
like. Oh, I got to do the one. You got to
my
wrap
God.
that fucker all the way around.
I remember my grandma had one of those.
Really?
Yeah.
Your abuela.
So, yeah, my abuela. Abuelita.
Abuelita.
But families lived in cramped rooms with cots and blankets for furniture. Meals were served in mess halls. Privacy was non-existent because you were shared with everybody. And everyday life became a constant fight of boredom because you're stuck in,
Yeah, you're just like trapped.
literally doing nothing.
It'd be like, imagine us if we like no internet. We're like,
Yeah.
what the
Oh.
fuck are we gonna do?
Dude, I go 10 minutes without my phone. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is going on with me?
Also, reports are also that it was a slow decline of dignity.
Oh, dude, 100%.
Yeah, I can see
Especially,
that.
I didn't
So
realize that
you're-
they sold their shit.
Yeah.
Who got the cash for selling their shit?
Yeah.
True.
They go like the
True.
War Machine. Like what the fuck?
So, like, just imagine let's just say it's 2 or 3 years of you in a room with 100 people.
Oh yeah, sleeping on
In
the fucking
cots.
yeah.
Your
Yeah.
privacy's gone. You have I could understand
It's like
the dignity part.
dehumanizing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
I
feels
can
like a
understand
fucking prison. Which
And then
is
what happens
what
at
it
the
was?
end? What
I
happens
guess.
at the end? They're like, okay, well,
Yeah.
go back and try to restart your business. Thanks.
Yeah.
Peace.
Yeah.
By the end of the war, internees built their own schools. They had their own newspaper systems.
It's like prison. It is like prison.
They had a baseball yard. You know, different things. I mean,
that's where Otani came from.
Yeah, all in this attempt to like get back to normal.
Yeah, create your own community.
Yeah. So one of the greatest paradoxes of the war emerged while the families were incarcerated. Thousands of the husbands volunteered to fight.
Really?
But they would let
so there
that
were
happen?
thousands of Japanese soldiers in the American army in World War II.
No, but see, isn't that fucking confusing? Okay,
Crazy.
You're a spy.
Super
Yes,
confusing.
join the military.
Yeah.
Like, wait, what? Like, doesn't that seem like contract?
From both sides too. Like they imprison you, and you're like, yeah, let me volunteer.
Well, I think for them it makes more sense because you're like, I want to show that I'm willing. Like, I love this country, and like,
But,
I want to like support.
You know, back then things were different, but like right now, I'm like, you want to leave your family in a prison camp to go
Hell
fight
no.
that you know
Zero
that
fucking
the
percent.
high probability that you're
You're
gonna die.
dead. Yeah, no way. There's
But
no
you know, another. I don't know if it's an analogy, but whatever the word is. But in the Civil War, you had thousands of African Americans fighting for a country,
For the
and
South?
they were still slaves.
That's true.
Do you know what I mean? Like it's just an interesting.
but you're a
they
slave.
Had,
You're
but they
like
had
you're
something
made to do
They
that.
had some. No. They
volunteered.
had something to fight
No, but
for
you're a
because
slave.
they were fighting for the North. They were fighting
Oh,
for like
okay.
the idea of
I
freedom.
thought you were talking about the South.
No.
I wonder
they
if
didn't
these
have fucking
Japanese
choice.
Americans
Yeah.
thought that was the only way out to free
dude,
from
right.
from
I
the
can
whole
see that.
world.
I
Like,
can see
hey,
that.
if we prove that we're like not here to fucking around, like we're here for this fucking play. But I don't understand that. It's like imagine like
see that.
the U.S. is like we caught these Russian spies, right? Yeah, they're spies. Let's let them enlist. Yeah, so like
True.
Doesn't that give them more intel to like
But what we don't know a lot of is the one for one. Did those soldiers have family in the camps?
Yeah, we don't know that.
We don't know. I don't know the answer to that.
But I
And
guess you can assume.
I would
mean,
assume that there's some.
Yeah.
If there are thousands
Oh, yeah.
enlisting, then
Yes.
there's got to be some, or at least cousins or extended family, etc.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
One example: the 442nd Regimental Combat Team in the 100th Infantry Battalion, composed almost entirely of Japanese American soldiers, became two of the most decorated units in the U.S. military.
wow.
The fucking samurais, baby. These boys aren't fucking playing games.
One story, they rescued the Lost Battalion in France. They fought through Italy. They earned hundreds of Purple Hearts.
Wow.
Dude, my boys.
So they were,
okay, see,
you know,
fucking my dogs.
Last Samurai.
Dude, I love the Japanese, man. They're the shit.
As the war turned in the Allies' favor, the U.S. quietly recognized that the internment system had been built on fear rather than evidence. So by 1944, they began dismantling them.
But like, how do you
So
make
before
it?
the war ended, they were like,
But how do you make it right? You're
I
like,
know.
sorry.
Dismantling the unit or the prison camp?
the prison camps.
Okay.
So the war ended in 45, but in 44, they were like,
Ooh, we gotta fuck this. We gotta fuck this one, boys.
we were a little harsh. We were a little harsh. in the desert.
We overreacted.
Yes.
Well, you can buy that boat back on a discount.
So by around late 44, they were allowed to leave.
Okay.
And
Where
they
do you even
returned.
go?
I know they
you have
returned
no
to the
money.
cities.
You have nothing. You have nothing.
Dude, their farms were taken over by
yeah,
other
like you got an
people?
apartment?
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
bro, that shit's gone
Yeah.
now.
apparently
Squatters.
neighborhoods were completely transformed because you have all these communities fully removed, and then
Yeah,
I
now
don't
it's
know.
like.
You're like, oh wow, it's the 3-bedroom home. Huh?
But you also imagine like you like walk back and you're like your internment camp like
Yeah.
fucking scrub clothes and like the people are like ugh
Yeah.
like why is Ji Long over here fucking trying to come in my-
Shishini.
Yeah. Here's what's
Oh, that's
crazy.
Chinese.
Yeah,
Here's what's crazy.
Okashi.
The U.S.
Okashi.
the U.S. government never acknowledged it. until
They just pretended it never happened.
until in 1988.
Damn.
Congress admitted injustice and they said it was a race prejudice, war hysteria, and a failure of our own political leadership.
Yeah, didn't they violate the Geneva Convention?
Yeah.
That happened.
Dude, 1988, I was alive then.
I wasn't.
That was okay.
44 years later. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's so fucked up, dude.
Anyways, now back to the aftermath of Pearl Harbor, right? Because that was, I just wanted to, because we had talked about it in part 1.
Yeah, it needed to be addressed.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
obviously
what happened.
It took 40 years for the U.S. government to acknowledge that they fucked up.
Yeah, there you go. So American unity afterwards was remarkable. It became like public opinion previously was divided on the war.
There you go.
Very similar
This
to
is
9/11.
another thing, by the way, like this whole like subject of the division and what's going to unify us and whatever. Anyways,
No,
keep
but
going.
after the speech,
Yes.
it was
We were like, let's go, boys.
everybody.
Everyone's enlist.
Yes.
Let's go.
Yes.
I mean, teenagers were lying.
Oh, about their age, so
Yes.
they could join the war. There's
to get
many
into
that
it.
were like 16, 17, and they were lying.
And that's
Yeah.
part of it. Like same shit happened with 9/11, by the way.
Oh, dude,
You know?
homies who were retired from the military were trying to re-enlist.
Yes. There's certain personality that's just like, get me in the fight.
Yeah.
You know? There's the whole fight or flight thing, and there's like the fight part of the society, like, get me in.
Thousands of young men flocked to recruiting stations. They were galvanized by patriotism and anger and revenge.
Yeah, there you go.
Within days, Germany and Italy declared war on the United States.
They were fucked.
Yes.
So we have December 7th is Pearl Harbor. December 8th is the speech by Roosevelt declaring war against Japan. December 11th is Italy and Germany declaring war on the United States. Yeah. The U.S. was now fully involved in both major fronts of World War II. In Hawaii, the immediate aftermath of the bombing was frantic and somber. Rescue operations continued for days as workers tried to save sailors that were trapped in the wrecked ships. And we kind of touched on that, which was the capsized vessel Oklahoma.
That's the one that's still there?
That's the one.
That's the one that's submerged.
And the memorial is over it. Yeah. And what happened, and I don't know if you know this story, but days late, not days, but multiple hours later, there was tapping on the hull.
Oh my God. That's like my actual nightmare. Like my worst possible fear.
Imagine
that or like being in a submarine.
Imagine you're like in there and you just have like this little pocket of air and you're just fucking trying to survive.
Fuck.
And so if you could imagine the ship overturned, and then the harbor or the harbor was so shallow that only part of it was
underwater.
Submerged. But they couldn't do it, like they couldn't get out. So
you can't cut through fucking steel.
Yeah. So rescue teams were trying to cut through the steel plates, and unfortunately, a majority of them we just never got to them.
Oh man!
There are still hundreds that they call it's their grave, and the bodies were never recovered because they never got in.
Wow.
I mean, also it's like there's not much of a body to like recover at that point.
After a while,
unfortunately. Because it's going to decompose.
Yeah. The scene was ghastly, sunken and listing ships, ruins of planes scattered on runways, and thousands of casualties being tended to in naval hospitals. Hawaii was placed under martial law, and the military commanders braced for the possibility of what they thought was going to be a follow-up invasion. A full-scale invasion.
Yeah, like they were like...
You have no idea what's going on.
Oh, no, dude. Everyone's on fucking edge.
You don't even know where they're fucking... What are those cruisers or the...
No, you have no idea where they are.
Yeah, you don't know where they are. Yeah. Unbeknownst to the public at the time, Japan did attempt a couple of small follow-up actions against Hawaii. One occurred on the very night of December 7th when a Japanese submarine shelled a marine base on Oahu, and it caused a tiny bit of damage, but
it wasn't like that big of a deal.
Yeah. There was a notable secret mission in March of 1942. Japanese long-range flying boats undertook a bombing run over Oahu. In this second strike on Pearl Harbor, only a few bombs were dropped near Honolulu. Bad weather foiled that entire operation.
I mean, shit, but it's like the weather was on our side. Like the sun fucked them up in the
true.
first
Yeah,
one,
yeah,
and now it's like...
But remember when we went over in part 1 that they didn't take out enough of the fields and the oil tankers?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Meaning we could repair.
Yeah. So they didn't... because we talked about because of the sun was there, they weren't hitting their targets.
Yes.
And like it would have, I mean, if they were successful, it would have been like irreparable.
Yeah,
like
that's right.
it would be like, cool, like this base is fucked.
Yes.
Like there's nothing can happen here anymore.
Yeah, that's right. So the U.S. fleet started to repair.
Yeah, we're like, build it up, boys.
You know what I mean? And like just start repairing it and getting it out to sea. Back in Washington, the shock quickly gave way to the following questions. How did this happen?
Yeah, how the fuck did they sneak up on this
seriously.
shit? Especially we're under like
Yeah.
war alert.
Who fucked up?
Yeah.
Who, if anyone, was to blame for the lack of preparedness
Exactly.
or the lack of getting the communication messages across?
Yeah, it's like, why are we locking up the ammo, boys? Like, what the fuck is
Because
going
they
on?
did know about this.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, there was a war alert.
Exactly.
Like,
10 days later, December 17th, Admiral Chester Nimitz was appointed to relieve Admiral Kimmel as the new Pacific Fleet commander. In early 1942, Roosevelt commissioned an official inquiry led by Supreme Court Justice Owen Roberts. It was called the Roberts Commission.
and see, this is the only thing I don't
Similar
like.
to the
It's like,
Warren
I'm like, here we
Yeah.
go, like another inquiry. Like this is all the fucking political bullshit. Where like they're like, oh,
Of course. They gotta like
well,
put-
we looked into it. We didn't find anything sus.
So by
they gotta put the show on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right? Playbook.
Yeah.
It's a
Playbook.
fucking
Back to the playbook.
baby. It's a fucking playbook.
Now here's what's crazy. Okay, so if you remember the JFK episodes, if you're listening and you have not listened to our JFK episodes, go back. It was
Legendary.
legendary. It's one of our top listened
I mean,
to
it's-
episodes, and
Like 4 hours in the Warren Commission. Alone.
and if you remember, the Warren Commission took nearly 2 years.
Oh, dude, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
and
It
it was
took forever.
it's humongous. It's insanely big.
Yeah. This commission was done in January.
Just like 1 month.
Yeah.
Maybe because there was probably a lot of like pressure.
Pressure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. So here's what they concluded.
Mhm.
In January, they concluded that Admiral Kimmel and Short were grossly derelict in their duties,
Oh,
essentially blaming them for not being on higher alert and not taking the proper defensive steps in Pearl Harbor.
so either they were derelict or they're like the scapegoats.
This finding
Yes.
made Kimmel and Short, in the eyes of many or all, the scapegoats of Pearl Harbor.
There
That's
you
what
go.
I'm saying. Like they're like,
Yeah.
well, sorry boys, you got to take the fall from this
Yeah.
one.
Of course.
Both of them,
It's not going to go all the way up to Washington.
yeah.
Of course not.
Yeah.
both of them went down in rank, and they retired in disgrace.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
So you went from admiral to like.
I wonder if that still gets you all the benefits, though.
so probably,
I mean, I don't.
Probably.
They weren't dishonorably discharged.
There
Yeah.
you go. Yeah, that's true.
but they were shamed,
Yeah, you're ashamed, but you're still like
Yeah.
benching.
Yeah.
and officially they are responsible for Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
That's fucked.
Those two, you know.
I mean, that's rough because like, here's the thing, and I'm not like trying to like
Yeah.
save these guys. I don't
Mhm,
fucking know these fucking guys. I don't give a shit. But it's like, imagine.
Remember Kimmel, his husband? Remember his first name was husband?
Yeah,
Oh.
husband, yeah, exactly.
okay.
I thought you were trying to say his husband.
No,
I was
no,
like, what the
yeah,
fuck?
No, that's what I thought too. I was like,
I was just trying to like,
Okay,
like
sure.
go. Remember we talked about
yeah.
Kimmel?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like, imagine, I'll give it to you a very simple example. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm responsible for my house, right?
Yeah.
And like, it's my thing. But if like a random
Yeah.
dude decides to like throw a grenade through my window, like,
Yeah.
am I is that how could I be prepared for
Yeah,
that?
but if you
Obviously,
knew
it's
that
ultimately,
there was
right?
people
No,
outside
but
that could
obviously
potentially
it's different, and
hit you up,
Look, I think
then you're responsible.
I do think that
Yeah.
they have responsibility for the defenses not being manned. They didn't have the torpedo nets up.
Yeah.
They didn't have like there's a
They were
lot
all
of
locked into
yeah,
the row.
all the ammo was locked up. All the planes
were tip to
are
tip.
tip to tip. So I don't get me wrong. I think they did do a lot of things wrong.
Yes.
I think they
Yeah.
did a lot of fuckaroo. fuck her
or they
ups.
didn't do anything.
That's the thing.
Remember
That's
we
the
talked
thing.
about not doing anything.
Yeah, but
As
I think that it's like there has to be. They can't be the only people that fucked up.
Yeah.
Like there has to be
there's definitely like a
more
higher
a
up.
higher echelon of like,
Yes.
okay,
Yeah.
like you had intel that something was happening. Why wasn't it like? Because military guys, they follow orders,
Right.
and that's what you do. That's just what it is. Like my whole family on my mom's side is military. That you do what your fucking CO tells you to do,
Yes.
and then you don't ask questions. You just fucking do it.
Yeah.
But like if there was a legit war alert, like I have a hard time believing that these guys would be like super lackadaisical.
Yeah.
Unless, but it's totally possible that they were like, okay, sure.
Yeah.
They're going to go to Oahu. Like, never going to happen, bro.
3,000 miles away.
So that is totally possible.
By the way, I mean, credit to the Japanese too. Like they definitely caught us all off guard.
Yeah.
And
They got fucking stomped for it.
Yes.
They got fucking stomped. I feel bad for the internment camp people.
yeah.
For sure. Super bad.
Yeah.
Like that sucks.
Yes.
Well,
I'm talking about the other Japanese.
Dare I say it? No, I won't do it. I won't.
The Japs. We're gonna get in trouble
terrified.
again. We're gonna get in trouble again.
No, we had a lot of people. I only
We had a
brought
lot
it up
of
because a lot of people.
We had a lot of people.
Because look, I literally have a fucking samurai on my arm. I like paid money to be stabbed. And
Yeah.
fucking so it's like I don't have anything against
We
Japanese
don't
people.
at all.
I
We're
love
just
the Japanese people.
fucking around.
I love how we always have disclaimers.
I know,
Well, we
right?
have to because people think shit's serious.
We love the Japs.
We love the Japs. We love the Japs. I wish I was a Jap.
That term's not now, though, right?
I mean,
dude,
a lot of people that
nobody-
wrote to us would disagree.
No, dude, have you ever heard someone in
No.
anger
No.
yell the word
Never.
Jap? Not
Never.
a one
It's
time.
an old,
it's an old timey.
archaic
Old-timer.
term.
Yeah.
like
Archaic.
Yeah.
it's not
Archaic.
used anymore.
It's from the 40s. Archaic. Ancient.
I mean,
It's the 1900s term.
Like, literally, it's the fucking fossilized.
As the war went on, further investigations would revisit Pearl Harbor. In total, 8 official inquiries occurred, both during and after the war, an Army board, Navy court, congressional committee, etc. These inquiries uncovered various intelligence and communication failures.
Yeah, see, here we go.
They revealed that important information had not made it to Hawaii in time,
Exactly.
and that
That's what we were talking about.
Washington and local commanders had suffered from false assumptions and poor coordination.
Right.
But despite these nuances, the early narrative stuck. Pearl Harbor was a result of surprise, unpreparedness by the U.S., no conspiracy.
Okay. Oh, did they really write?
Oh.
Was that in the thing? There's no, obviously there's no conspiracy.
That's in the official
The fact
report.
that they said no conspiracy makes
Yeah.
me 100.
That's
like, that was like, okay, it's 100% a conspiracy
Yeah.
now, boys.
The American public largely saw it as a sneak attack that caught our military sleeping.
I mean, well, obviously it was a sneak attack. I mean, that is a fact.
And it actually became a marketing thing to sell bonds. Remember Pearl Harbor?
Tell me more.
Like,
Follow
so they would
follow
they would-
the cash.
so-
Yeah.
Follow the cash.
So they would later try to raise money for the war effort.
There you
and
go.
In the marketing flyers was "Remember Pearl Harbor"
You know, I was just watching the other
as their
yesterday
slogan. Yeah.
and a couple of days ago because I didn't finish it. But anyways, I was watching The Big Short
yeah.
and
my-
fucking Wall Street,
Dude,
man.
what a
They're
fuck-
just
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
It's not even that. It's not even, like what I think it is like, look, there's too many people that profit from war, and it's just like
Yeah, but the main one is Wall Street.
obviously Wall Street always
They're-
Wall
yeah,
Street
they're at the
profits.
top,
Wall Street
fucking-
profits from everything.
Yes.
Like doesn't matter if it's war.
Yes.
But they're making cash regardless of the fuck is
exactly.
happening.
That's what I'm talking about.
But I think it's this concept, and you look back to the George Bush days, and you look back to Iraq and fucking all this other shit. It's like they
Follow
want,
the money.
like. I think when they had homie, like Roosevelt was like, oh, we're not going to fuck around with other people. We're not going to do this thing. They're like, oh, we need to bring them a little peace,
Yeah.
bro. We need that little American eagle over there.
Yes, so I can get a piece.
Okay, and so then now what we're gonna do is we're actually, and we don't normally do it this method, but there's so many conspiracies that are detailed that we're gonna actually start with the conspiracies now.
Okay, let's go.
And then
The best part.
we're gonna take them up each individually, and then kind of go through some of the data that's supporting it, because there's a lot of like, okay, was that message actually delivered to the general?
Yeah.
Or was it not? And then
Yeah.
if it wasn't, then okay, then the general's not
Yeah, like don't get
culpable that much.
Yeah,
you know,
like there's I think there's more to it than
yeah.
and I always never trust like the fucking inquiries.
Increase.
The commissions.
Yeah.
Fucking
The
assholes.
Warren, or not the Warren, but
all the
what was it called?
commissions.
Yeah, whatever
all
the
the
fuck. Yeah,
commissions.
any
Yeah.
commission.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Even as the U.S. mobilized for war, a nagging question lingered in some minds, which was, did the government in Washington know more about the coming attack than it had let on?
Mm-hmm.
In the following years and decades, numerous theories and conspiracy claims have emerged regarding Pearl Harbor. These range from well-researched historical revisionism to wild speculation. And here we go. We're going to explore
That's where we thrive. Wild speculation.
And here's where we come in.
That's my fucking forte.
So we're going to explore the major theories and what evidence or lack thereof supports them, all while keeping, as we do, a little bit of a balanced perspective. And we're going to try to keep all politics out of it.
We'll try our fucking
Yes.
damnedest.
And keep in mind, politics was much different then.
It
Yes.
was much different then.
We're almost at 100 years.
Yeah, it's close.
80?
Wow, yeah.
It's 80.
87?
Well, this is 40. It was 41. So right now we're at 80, 85. 85 years.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's a long time ago.
Yeah, almost
Dude.
100.
All the parties were not the same.
No, and I
No.
also think that like while politics was hella corrupt still, it wasn't like what
Always
it's
has
like
been.
now.
Yeah.
Like now it's like
Yeah.
you're just openly a criminal. it's like no one even cares.
That's a fantastic question.
Yeah.
Do you think politics are more corrupt now than then?
100%.
Yes.
100%.
Really?
I think they were corrupt then, and I think they were able to get away with a lot more because there wasn't like all the social media and like all the
Yes.
things. But I think that let them get brazen enough to then to start doing more and more and more and more and more, and then now it's like fucking, it's just insane.
Yeah. And
Because look, because
you know, like go ahead, finish.
I was going to say like you weren't seeing like your senator like worth $400 million. Like
Yeah.
obviously like
Oh, yeah.
you like factor it for inflation. He was like, it's not like he was worth like 50 mil. Like it wasn't like
And it wasn't when he ran.
No, the thing is like
It was after.
dude, most of the guys who are running, I think, were already had money. Like they were already kind of rich and they wanted like political power.
And that's
So-
fine. I understand that you
Yeah.
need a little bit of money to you can't
For
just
sure. No.
Yeah.
you can't just up and I'm running for Congress.
No, but see, but like
and
now
I'm working at Walmart.
it's like reverse though. Like back then,
The
it was
rent is too damn high party. Remember that?
back then it was like cool. You were already rich and powerful, but like this was a way to like, obviously probably some people wanted to help, probably, but most of them were probably like, okay, how do I get more influence over like certain areas of existence?
How do I gain?
But then now it's reverse. It's how I want to get rich. And I'll get fucked by whoever wants to
Like,
throw
they
it at me
know-
to get the cash.
Yeah, they know now if you get in that
hate
position,
that.
you have the power to get rich. No, I was just gonna add in there like the whole in Mexico, coming from that whole world.
Dude,
like,
that was like the most corrupt.
exactly. It's like it's just so open. It's just fucking
Nobody even
everybody
cares.
knows.
Nobody
Nobody cares because you
cares.
can't do shit about it. But
why is that?
because you can't do shit about it. It's just I don't know. It's also like I think a contagion thing. Like everybody
Are they
is.
they're more overt about it?
I think so.
Oh, dude, I think
Yeah.
most people are just in apathy on it.
Yes, exactly.
They
That's
can't
what
do
it
anything.
is.
Like, remember I think we brought it up in a different podcast that we did.
Well, the president that won
the
now.
presidency, dude. There was 21 presidential assassinations.
Yes.
20. There was 20, and she was like the 21.
Yes.
It was they killed 20 presidential candidates in a row.
What a coincidence
wasn't-
that she's so friendly towards the cartel.
It
Dude,
was
I'm terrible. I'm
20.
terrified to run for comptroller here in like Pasco County.
Even
Let
for your
alone-
HOA.
Yeah.
You're like, you don't even want to run for HOA.
let alone Mexico City.
Dude, it's great. Like the fact that they literally like 20. in a row in one election.
And that's
it wasn't like over like a 50 years. It was like one election.
It's just so fucking open that,
but
and that's what I mean by open.
Nothing happened though. Nothing happened. They were like, "Oh yeah, the president." Like what the?
Okay,
fuck?
I guess you're the one. Like everybody's.
Do you
That's
think
who
there's
you're
just
going to vote for.
there's not a strict enough law?
No, the law. No, everyone's corrupt.
Exactly.
Because the cartels are so deeply ingrained. They have all the money, and they just everyone's you're in terror. You're in fear. That's why they hang up the bodies and shit on the fucking bridges and shit.
Like exactly would be.
It's the SEAL team, like fucking U.S. military comes in and stomps them out.
Yeah, what's happening?
That's the only thing they can do.
What's happening in Venezuela right now? That's the solution. No, but I was just gonna say, like, compare that to the U.S. Like, the U.S. has always been corrupt, but not to that degree, or
not
at least
that overt.
And exactly, not that overt. So was it corrupt back then more than now? I would say yes, but I think now you just see it a lot more, and you have more access to the politicians.
Well, yeah, you have like fucking.
When he's golfing.
Yeah, yes. You also know what their trades are because it's like there's you're like weird.
We didn't even know Roosevelt was like in a wheelchair.
Yes,
we had no idea. You're like, what's wrong with him?
Yeah, he like stood up at a speech and that was it. We didn't know until later. Polio?
Wait, what?
What?
That's a thing?
Yeah. I thought that was a sport.
Sorry,
that was a bad joke.
No offense to any polio
athlete.
Yeah. Okay, the first one is the first claim. President Roosevelt knew in advance and let it happen. This is the most famous Pearl Harbor.
I was going to say that's one of the biggest ones. Yeah.
I'm going to say that again because I said Pearl Harbor.
No, you got to leave that. No, it's Pearl Harbor, baby.
This is the most famous Pearl Harbor conspiracy theory. It asserts that FDR wanted the U.S. to enter World War II, particularly to aid Britain against Hitler, and he saw provoking Japan as basically a backdoor into the war.
No, so that's why they were like, "Oh, we're gonna cut all your trade off, bitch.
Yes.
Shut the fuck up," because they knew that they.
What you gonna do about it?
Yeah. What can they do? They can't. They only have one option.
What a weird strategy, though.
I mean, it's not that weird. It's like
it's not. It's genius.
It's not that weird.
It's genius.
Yes.
It's actually genius strategy.
Yeah.
The reason being is because you don't want to be the guy who starts the shit.
Right.
You want to be the guy who ends the shit.
It's like that guy when you were like in grade school and you just like kept bumping chess and you're like, do something. Do something.
Hold me back. No, but like
I'm not.
On that point, it's like it's just like everything. It's we can't, because you get nuked if you're like his political career, all the polls, the ratings.
He's just looking out for himself.
If he just goes and attacks fucking Japan, like out of the blue, the people are going to be like, "What the fuck's wrong with you?"
Yeah, like why'd you get
we're
us into
isolationists?
Why'd you get us into this war? Yeah,
yeah. But then now it's like the people will beg you for it. There's
even
you beg for them to take away your freedoms.
Yeah,
like you set up situations so that the people literally fucking implore you to take it away.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Anyways.
According to this theory, Roosevelt and his inner circle knew the Japanese were going to strike Pearl Harbor, but they knew it was going to happen and allowed it to proceed, even withholding the warnings in order to generate public outrage and unify the country for war.
Oh, Hilton stay, your beds are soft and cozy. No lumpy couch, no stiff futon, no shower line at crack of dawn. Oh, Hilton stay, oh, Hilton stay.
When you want holiday comfort you can count on, it matters where you stay. Enjoy comfortable rooms and friendly service when you stay with Hilton instead. Save up to 25% this season when you book with Hilton. Hilton for the stay. Terms apply.
John Legend, Sheryl Crow, Elvis Costello, and Alanis Morissette star in the MGM Plus original series, Words and Music. Iconic artists share intimate performances and the stories behind the songs. New episodes Sundays on MGM Plus.
Well, that's a justifier.
Some proponents go as far as to claim the U.S. even provoked Japan deliberately through the oil embargo.
Exactly.
And aggressive ultimatums, fully expecting and desiring a Japanese attack that would justify entering the U.S. into World War II.
I mean, like, we talked about this as well, too, when we were, I forget, shit, what were we fucking doing? But we were talking about the Russia situation with, like, Ukraine.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, how it's like, look, I think Putin's a fucking psycho and a crim. But, you know, the UN was like, they always had an agreement. He's like, don't put your fucking missiles on the border. And they were like, cool, no problem. And they're like, put the missiles on the border. He's like, bro, stop doing that. And he's like, they're like, what? We're not doing anything. What's the problem? Yeah. They're like, look, Putin's crazy. Yeah, he is fucking crazy for sure. The guy's a psycho.
Yeah.
But you provoke it, but then you're not the bad guy.
Yeah.
Like, well, we're defending.
You didn't start the fight.
No, I didn't. He attacked me.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's that.
Well, some evidence that supports this conspiracy. We actually have evidence here.
Okay. For once.
Yeah.
It's not wild speculation. Our forte.
So the U.S. intelligence had actually cracked Japanese diplomatic communications. It was called the Purple Code. By late 1941, American codebreakers were reading their secret messages often within 24 hours of the transmission.
Oh, shit.
These intercepts indicated that Japan was planning something big. For instance, on December 6th and 7th, 1941, U.S. analysts intercepted and translated Japan's 14-part message to its Washington embassy, ending negotiations. And it effectively a signal that Japan had decided on war.
Yeah.
So they basically intercepted codes, cracked the codes days earlier saying, break all communications. All peace talks
are
done. Over. They even intercepted instructions for the Japanese diplomats to deliver that message precisely at 1 p.m. on December 7th.
Ooh.
I mean, of course, hindsight 2020. You know, we can look back now and be like, that's the sign right there.
It's so easy for us to
But yeah, while all this is going on, you just kind of see it as another sign of the same.
Yeah. Now,
That's
interestingly enough, Washington time on December 7th, 1 p.m.
What time is that in Oahu?
6 a.m.
6 hours behind, I think.
So 6 a.m., they attacked at 7 a.m.
Yeah.
So they're like, deliver the message, get on a plane immediately.
They were already
get
on the
fuck
way.
out of there.
Yeah. So supposedly, Roosevelt's like realized this, and he said this means war with Japan.
I mean, look, here's the thing: is like, imagine we were super dependent, like we weren't this like ultra fucking nutrient rich fucking country like we are.
Okay.
And like we needed, let's say like we had no oil and we needed like oil from the Saudis, like only. Like we didn't have all like the reserves we have and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
And then they're like, no, you get none. Like, how long do you think it takes for, especially America, out of all places, like how long realistically do you think it takes for like the people to be like, why aren't we bombing these motherfuckers?
Yeah.
Like I'm giving it 2 weeks. And then we're like,
exactly.
All right, boys, get the fucking.
That's what I was gonna say though. Like you said, 2 weeks, and in this scenario, we had 1 hour. 1 hour.
Keep in mind, all communication is slow.
Exactly.
No, I'm saying,
I was gonna say, like, okay, so if that was at 1 p.m. or 6 a.m. Hawaii time, and this happened at 7 a.m., like you don't have time.
No,
even if he says like this is war, this means war. You think that's just going to happen in 1 hour for them to get ready?
I'm not talking about that.
How long does it take to get a message from Washington to Hawaii in 1941? What do you do? What are those?
Morse code.
Morse code.
Telex.
Yeah, but a telex doesn't take an hour.
No, but
maybe with runners and
no. But the example I was giving is like the provocation.
Yeah.
Like I obviously I'm not talking about like that. Like because you're right. Like. It's an hour before. Yeah. That's okay, sure, whatever.
Yeah, but on the
I'm saying we did provoke the shit out of them.
Yes. Now, and on the provocation point, like, so if they knew they were provoked, and then he declares. He doesn't declare war, but he's like, whatever the statement is. He said, "This means war." They don't have enough time to get ready.
Yeah,
like it would realistically take. I mean, I don't know, at least a day back then to.
Yeah, I don't even know how
mobilize everything.
Like, what was their form? Like, I don't even know how communications worked.
Yeah.
How does that even work?
I don't even know how
like Western Union.
Western Union.
No, like how the fuck did they like how did you get messages, especially to like Hawaii? Like, do you like a radio tower or something?
No, and it's a great.
You
guys are on. You guys are on because the next part is Stimson's diary. Now, Stimson wasn't he the Secretary of War?
Oh, Secretary of War.
Yeah.
Okay. And you guys use this word over and over, and it's in this.
Provocation?
Yes. So this is a major evidence of conspiracy theorists. Yeah. Which is later on in his diary, it was found that Secretary of War Henry Stimson wrote after a White House meeting on November 25th.
Okay.
That the question discussed was how we should maneuver them, the Japanese, into the position of firing the first shot without allowing too much danger to ourselves and doing a deliberate provocation.
Ooh, okay, dude, that's a smoking gun right there, boy. They're like, don't attack.
That was in his diary.
Don't attack the homeland. Attack this island over here,
and that's
boys.
2 weeks before,
right?
That they had a meeting discussing that.
Yes.
Okay, dude. I mean, is that not a smoking gun right there?
It is.
They suggest that Roosevelt was actively seeking a way to get into the war without, like you had mentioned, which is without being first strike.
No, it's also
so crazy because this just makes me think of 9/11. Every single line we go through,
terrorizers, them terror,
weapons of mass destruction. Trust me, like it's just.
Trust me.
Well, it's even like look at the whole Iran thing. Dude, they've been saying those motherfuckers are gonna have nukes for legit 20 years.
Yeah,
like actually 20 years, and like they still haven't gotten to like they're on the cusp.
Yeah,
they're about to get them.
They're waiting for that provocation.
Yeah. There's another piece of evidence which is called the McCollum Memo. Decades later, a memo written by a Navy intelligence officer, Lieutenant Commander Arthur McCollum. It came to light, and it was dated October 1940.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's well before.
Well before. This memo outlined 8 suggested actions the U.S. could take in order to pressurize Japan into attacking.
Oh, my God.
Some of which was embargoes.
There you go.
Moving fleets, aiding China, in such measures provoking Japan into war so much better than attacking them first. That was the quote. So much better than attacking them.
Dude, it's
so it's like that whole like the military is always trained to how do you engage or when do you engage? The rules of engagement.
The rules of engagement and like it's war games and it's like how do you like you always want to you want the PR.
Yeah.
Right.
You want the PR of being the good guy.
Yeah.
Especially because you also you want to be justified in your actions. And you want your troops to feel justified in their actions too. Because look, even if you're the most elite general, whatever, like you're relying on like millions of your own beings to fight on your behalf.
Yeah.
And if they don't feel fucking good about it, and like that's the whole thing with like, people are always worried about like, oh, is the military gonna take over, is the military gonna take over the US? I'm like, no, because I'm telling you, those homies aren't gonna fucking kill their family and friends.
Yeah,
they're just not. They just won't do it.
Right.
They won't do it.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, you say that, but we had 2020. We had 2020.
No, but that's
and people were patrolling the fucking streets and
but that's not military. That's just people. That's just
National Guard.
I'm talking about National Guard. I'm talking about the police. I'm talking about
no. But if you really think that, if you honestly think you're like, okay, cool, you're gonna take this battalion of dudes and you're like, okay, cool, like go to your hometown and like fucking shoot anyone who's there. I have a really hard time believing that the millions of people are gonna be like, okay, I'm cool with like killing.
No, I don't think that necessarily would be
part.
cool, but I don't have a hard time because it fucking happened already in 2020.
Well, see, they had a different.
Happened in a lot of these
They had a different
stories.
catalyst. They had a different catalyst. You know what it was? It was like they're gonna kill
fear.
everyone else.
Yeah, so true.
If they're without a mask that stops nothing, they're gonna kill everybody.
Like the whole like outbreak movie situation.
Dude,
that's how they
that
acted.
movie is fucking crazy. Holy shit.
There's a book, and it's called Day of Deceit, and it argues that this what we just talked about, the McCollum memo, proves that Roosevelt knowingly followed this sequence of actions to trigger a Japanese attack.
But
if you wanted to read further into this McCollum memo, etc., then check out Day of Deceit. But just as a point on the non-conspiracy side, there's no proof that Roosevelt ever saw the McCollum memo.
Sure, of course, there's no proof.
Yeah, just so we're all clear.
Sure, no problem. Whatever you say, Eric.
Yeah, but
You're the boss.
mainstream historians note that taking strategic precautions or even pressuring Japan diplomatically is not the same as expecting or desiring an attack on Pearl Harbor.
Yes, I agree that you can't specifically like instigate an attack on a specific place by putting an embargo in.
Yeah, because there's too many wild cards.
Yes,
or there's
but
too many.
I don't think that necessarily the plan was like, hit Pearl Harbor specifically.
Yeah,
but I think
hit something.
I hit anything.
Yeah,
and I think that maybe what they thought was like, okay, I don't think Japan would ever think they could hit US like in any sort of fashion that would do anything at the mainland.
Yeah.
Like it's too, there's just too much. It's too big. There's too much shit happening. Like you couldn't do anything that would actually make a dent.
Yeah.
So they're probably thinking, okay, what are our most remote actual bases that could be hit? That
really
aren't
Hawaii,
a part.
yeah.
That's like, because those homies aren't going to come into fucking San Diego. No. Like, there's no, they're not going to do shit. Like, that's not going to happen. It's just not, it just won't happen.
Yeah.
You can't
Or at least,
fucking do it.
I mean, I even heard of stories of the submarines making it there, but like not of any magnitude.
No.
Like there's one like stray.
Yeah, maybe you take
like
maybe
one
you take
guy,
down like
one rogue submarine captain.
Yeah, like maybe you take down like two ships max.
Yeah.
Like before you get fucking stomped out and all your people are dead.
Yeah.
It's just, so that's why I think maybe that was the plan.
Yeah. So again, there's, like I had said, and there's not actually any proof of this McCollum memo reaching Roosevelt, but the fact is that he's a lieutenant commander in the intelligence office.
I mean, that's pretty legit.
I mean, it's reaching him.
It's not like
he's reading the memo. It's a memo.
Yeah.
The memo goes out to the important people. Let's call a spade a spade.
But I actually went to Roosevelt's presidential library or museum in New York.
Nice.
It was fantastic. It was amazing.
I mean, it sounds like right up your alley.
Yeah, it was so cool, dude. And it was cold. I was like, had like a full coat. I spent, and my kids are like, let's go. And I was like,
no, we're staying.
Yeah, we're staying until dark.
Until they light the lanterns.
But it was awesome. But really, I got from it was there were so many decisions in his presidency, or at least in that time period, they were impossible decisions.
Oh, yeah.
Like you had, I mean, from coming out of the Depression to like, do we go to war and do we do all these things? And so I guess the reason I bring it up is because I don't know, what would you do in that situation?
Well, it's an impossible question.
You're the United States. You're not in the war.
Right. You're trying to stay out of it.
But there's
at
an
least
element
publicly.
and there's an element of it's just good versus evil.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right? It's not like we're trying to get oil.
Yeah.
No,
or some fucking thing.
I really believe that.
Yeah.
Even without Pearl Harbor, I think we would have eventually gotten in the war.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It would have inevitably happened.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
there's that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
Well, they were, per the memos and all this shit, like they were looking for a way to instigate this.
And I also think too that
did they expect Pearl Harbor? No, but like,
did they expect something?
Something.
Yeah, they expected something.
But again, and don't forget, 2,300 people died.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it's like you have to make that. I mean, I'm not saying he made that choice, but if the conspiracy theory holds, that's the choice you have to make.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
At that point, there is no choice.
There's no choice.
No.
Yeah.
There's not one president who's ever lived or will ever live that wouldn't be like, we're going to war.
Yeah.
You have to. Otherwise, you're getting impeached.
Exactly.
And then they're going to get the next guy to go to war.
No, the American people would...
They'd be going to war without you.
Again, fucking playbook. But that's exactly what happened in 9/11. You know?
I know.
Everybody was like behind the idea of like, fuck this shit. We got to do something about it.
Oh, dude, for sure.
Yeah.
Meet the computer you can talk to. With Copilot on Windows, working, creating, and collaborating is as easy as talking. Got writer's block? Share your screen with Copilot Vision to help spark inspiration and use Copilot Voice to have a conversation and brainstorm ideas. Or maybe you need some tech help. With Copilot Vision, Copilot sees what you see. Let Copilot talk you through step-by-step guidance so you can master new apps, games, and skills faster. Try now at windows.com/Copilot.
This holiday, give the gift that says, let's cancel plans and just lounge. MeUndies has dropped their new holiday collection, and it's made for maximum cozy. We're talking soft as snow, ultra-modal fabric, festive prints, and loungewear so comfy, your couch might get jealous. Onesies, hoodies, joggers, even delightfully quirky holiday designs. You're welcome. Knock out all your holiday gifting needs with deals up to 60% off at MeUndies.com/Spotify. Enter promo code Spotify. That's MeUndies.com/Spotify, code Spotify.
Well, there you go. We're gonna kind of end off here, and there's gonna be a part 3.
We got a lot more, guys.
Oh yeah, there's so many.
There's a lot more to go over. A lot of other conspiracy theories, and then also our final summation of what we think happened at Pearl Harbor and leading into the war. And it's such a fascinating time to me.
It is wild.
You know, I mean, these kids had to like, you know, step up. You know,
yeah.
I mean, they were forced to step up.
No, but a lot of them volunteered to say it wasn't even forced. It was like I think a big majority was like they were happy to do it.
Yeah, this is not like Vietnam where everybody was like,
everyone was like, "This is bullshit. What the fuck are we doing?"
Drafted
here?
and shit.
Yeah,
these are people volunteering, and I think what happened is the whole country was just riled up. It's like, you know, kicking the hornet's nest or whatever.
Oh yeah,
there's going to be a big majority or at least a big part of society that is, again, that flight or fight mode, and there's a fight that ignites in a lot of people. They're like, put me in.
Yeah. And it's weird too, because like obviously like I'm like, oh, fuck the government always. That's always my stance. But I mean, if you look at like America after the war, I mean, it's probably like the single most premium time to be an American ever.
Yeah.
Like you can buy a house, like you make fucking 20 grand a year, and like you literally have like the fucking dream house.
The American
kids,
dream.
cars.
That's when it started.
You literally
called
got
it the
you got a
American
fridge, you got a
dream.
fucking TV, like and you're just killing the game.
Man, the wife's making cherry apple pie
Oh my God.
on the windowsill,
You're
and she's in a fucking bonnet.
You're
and-
throwing the ball with your son,
gosh,
fucking just ripping home runs.
But
dude.
again, this is a lot of like
Bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Oh man, America.
No, but I was gonna say
The
a
American-
lot of this is 2020 hindsight. You know, you're not gonna know that when you're in it at that point. But again, like it's just so funny how it repeats a lot. So this reminds me a lot of 2008, and when we went. When we started printing a lot of money, and then there was this whole bunch of people that just was prosperous. America's growing again, this, that. But it was just fucking printing money off of a temporary, off of a situation that was like fucking catastrophic.
Damn.
It's same thing, you know, situation catastrophic, and then we have
it all went tits up.
Yes, and then we have this like affluent time, and it's, you know, it's kind of sad that that's the way it works, but that's the way it works.
Well,
that's
we
the way
have
it is.
Nowadays we have everybody likes to put into categories the generations. You know, you have like millennials,
Boomers, and Gen
X, and
Gen
la,
Z,
and I don't know if you know, but the ones in the war are called the greatest generation.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
They are.
So
they were, dude. It's like
I don't know. I like to end with that a little bit because you know we paying homage to December 7th, right?
Yep,
and
yep.
this memorial
Yeah.
kind of like date on Sunday.
Yep.
And you know, I don't know. I mean,
how many? Like, yeah, think about it, the greatest generation. Like, take it now. Imagine that happened now. Bro, there's like 1% of people are volunteering.
Yeah, so
everyone's
true.
like, no, I don't know.
Yeah. You gotta support them.
I work at a fucking IT job. Like, what are you talking? Like,
have you heard that? You know, soft men make.
Oh,
yes, I love that.
Do you
I love
subscribe to that?
quote.
Do you
dude,
like
100%.
that?
Yeah, I like that.
You like that? Yeah.
It's
How's it go?
It goes
Hard times.
Yeah, it's hard times make hard men make good times make soft men,
Yep.
soft men make hard times.
Yes.
It's very true. Because they came out of the Great Depression,
Yeah.
the fucking worst time ever, made fucking everyone fucking made out of granite. Then you go into the war, they're like, let's go, boys.
Yes.
Let's fucking can't get worse than this shit.
Yeah.
Let's go stomp these fucking fools out.
Yeah.
Stomp them out. They made the most fucking the greatest time ever.
Yeah.
And then everyone got fucking fat and happy.
Yeah, it's true.
And then we all became pussies. And then like, what do you know?
Yeah, and then
2008.
Wall-E came true.
Yeah. Almost.
Dude,
We're still on that trajectory.
one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
I tried to get my daughter to watch it. She was like, this is boring. And I'm like,
It
it's
is a little
amazing.
slow. It's a little slow.
It's
at the
slow,
beginning.
but I'm like, this is a fucking metaphor for reality. This is perfect.
Babe,
Listen.
don't you know this is a metaphor for where America is right now?
It's like, Daddy, I just want to like watch like I
Put
wanna
on
watch,
Mickey
like, Creative
Mouse.
Galaxy.
Yeah.
Like whatever.
All right, well, we're gonna end off here, and you know we got a part 3 coming at you next week. So tune in.
We're gonna double down on all the rest of the conspiracies. So
Yeah, that's right.
tune in.
Next Tuesday, please share the show, like the show, leave the reviews for the
Yes.
show,
Join the Patreon.
join the Patreon, all those good things, and we'll keep the show going, and we'll get you more and more content as we grow.
Real quick, patreon.com/
The Conspiracy Podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a fucker. All right, love you guys.
That's an idea.
Nighty night.